talking with Gretchen Wilson in the control room this afternoon. How'd you get hooked up with this fellow over here is what I want to know.
Well, they put us
Jimmy
together.
Rector. Good God, could you not find better company than that?
He's all right.
IKB, he won't be home tonight.
Oh, me. I think the last time, Jimmy, you were in town, well, I got a long letter from my wife, but you got the ad the next day, so I guess, and I'm still married, so.
It worked out good for both of them.
What's your favorite cut on this new album, Gretchen?
I like probably my favorite is a song called Walk on Water.
Let's go ahead and do it right now. First time on radio. Walk on Water. On KIX106, Gretchen Wilson. Here we go.
I like that one.
I like that one, too. Gretchen Wilson, Walk on Water. Good cut. Who wrote that song?
Jeff Steele wrote that song. I'm not exactly sure who his co-writer was on that, but I got to listen to a whole bunch of Jeffrey Steele songs, and you guys, you play a lot of Jeff Steele songs.
Oh.
I know that most of your listeners probably don't know that, but he's an incredible songwriter.
So do you guys write together a lot, too?
We have written a couple of songs together, but we haven't gotten that lucky yet, so I had to just pick a few that I wasn't a writer on of his this time around. But yeah, we've written together, and he's incredible. He's a lot of fun. Good guy.
What do you do when you're not touring? You're not in the recording studio.
I'm very boring.
What do you do around
I'm
the house? What do you just
I
hang out?
do all of that around the house, just normal. Maybe not normal. I know I'm a little OCD, but you know what I do? I move my furniture around all the time.
Oh.
I know everybody knows a woman like that, but I mean, I've done so much moving around in my life. I guess that's what it is. I can't stand the same old. After a little while, it's like I can't move, and I can't move this house, so I'm just going to move all the furniture around and have a different look for a while. But I wear myself out with it. I mean, you get yourself into these projects with, you're 2 hours into it, and you're just looking at the room going, I can't believe I even started. And then you end up putting everything back where it was to begin with. I know I'm a little bit psychotic when it comes to that stuff, but I enjoy it, cleaning out the closet or, building a fence or whatever. I'm like I don't go shopping for like clothes and stuff. I'm at Home Depot and Lowe's, I'm buying tools, and I just bought a zero-turn mower. It's a 52-inch blade cut on it. Oh man, I hadn't mowed my grass in 3 years, and now I'm out there like it's burnt up. My whole yard is burnt to a crisp.
They're fun to drive.
They are. Have you been on a zero-turn?
Oh yeah, I got
they're
one.
so fun. I love that stuff. I just like doing stuff around the house, house stuff.
Yeah, well, so, I mean, when you get bored, do you start trying to think of songs to write, or do the ideas just hit you and you sit down? Oh.
No, I have to really book an appointment and make myself sit down and write.
Really?
Thoughts come to my head, but they go in and out just about as quickly. So the only time I can really keep myself real focused is if I actually make an appointment with somebody and I know that I can't be rude and get up and go clean my closet out while I'm writing a song. I know I'm a little strange like that, but I can't help it.
Let's see here. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with Gretchen Wilson on KIX106. Women who drink coffee.
There's so many of the younger.
This message brought to you by the Governor's Highway Safety Office.
You want to go ahead and finish your story, or you want to conduct the interview now, or?
Get to work, Mark.
We're talking with Gretchen Wilson in the studio this afternoon. Gretchen, what do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas?
Yeah, what do you want for
My
Christmas?
2 front teeth.
Ah!
No, I'm just kidding. I just want my daughter to get everything she wants, and I want her to be happy, and I want to cuddle up by a fireplace and drink a nice glass of red wine and listen to Christmas music.
How old's your daughter now?
And my slippers and my flannels.
Is your
flannel
daughter?
pajamas. She's going to be 8
8
in
years
November.
old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. She's real tall, too.
Really?
Yeah, she's just...
Now, does
like a
she travel with you any?
She comes
during the
whenever
summer?
she can, but she kind of blew me off. I was trying to do that homeschooling thing with her, and then she eventually last year at some point she looked at me and she pretty much said, I'm tired of hanging out with all your band and crew and stuff. I need some little friends my own age. So she wanted to go to a school with other kids. So now I'm kind of have to work around her schedule because she spends a lot of time in town now.
So what's the answer going to be when she looks at you in a few years and says, Mom, I want to be a singer?
I don't know. She probably will because she's really, really talented. She's got a great voice, but I really somehow see her going into the movies somehow. She's
really.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a director, producer kind of a deal going on there, where she comes up with an entire skit and storyline, and she tells you what it's supposed to be, and then you just better not mess it up. You got to get your lines right, or she gets upset.
Sounds like she's like her mommy.
Well, maybe a little bit. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Huh?
Cut number 4 on the new album is called "As Far as You Know." Tell us about this song before we play it on the air.
This is a song that was written by Becca Bramlett. Some people may know of her. She's used to sing with I'm forgetting the name of it. It was Stevie Nicks and I'm
trying to help you, but
anyway, she's a background singer for a very famous group at one time, but she's more known, I think, recently for just being a great songwriter, and she's written a few great tunes. And this is she's also she's just an extreme personality. If you meet this woman, you get in a sense of she's done a lot of things, and she's experienced a lot of things in her life, and she's not afraid to say it like it is. And this song is about a woman who is, I guess, kind of got the little Sybil thing going on, where she's, appears to be one woman in front of this gentleman, and then, once the door shuts and he leaves her there alone, she turns into something completely different. And what I love about this song is that the music really kind of matches the lyric. I mean, when she's the one girl, the music is that girl too. But when she turns into that other person, man, so does the music, and it really gets you.
Way too cool. And once again, for the first time on radio, here it is, As Far as You Know, Gretchen Wilson on KIX106.
As far as you know, everything's A-okay, 'cause all I let you see is the smile that I fake.
Whoa. You're listening to Rock 106. That's a rocker, Gretchen.
That one's a lot of fun.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man. As far as you know.
As far as you know, everything's A-okay.
Whoa. That's a good cut. Hey, how'd you get involved? When did you move to Nashville?
In 96.
In 1990. And then when did you get involved in the music mafia?
Probably in about 99 or 2000.
So how'd you get involved?
John Rich and Big Kenny came walking into a place that I was a bartender at in Printer's Alley there in Nashville, Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar. And funny, blues might have been the only kind of music that I didn't listen to in my ever, until I got down there, and then I got a job at the Blues Club, and it was like, oh man! But it really grew on me after a while, playing in there every night. I got a little history lesson on the blues. But they came walking in one night, and I jumped up on stage with the house band. I was singing a little Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle on Fridays and Saturday nights. They'd call up the singing bartender. It was kind of the little funny thing that they do, and I'd run up on stage with my money in my jeans, and I'm still just trying to make a living, But John and Kenny walked in that night and just kind of, actually John walked up to me with his trench coat and his Stetson hat, and he said, "Hey there, honey, how come you ain't got a record deal?" And I looked at him and said, "Why, are you going to give me one? Either order a drink or get out of my line, because I'm busy here." And that's kind of the way it went. And he gave me a phone number, and I ignored him completely for about 3 months until someone finally told me that they knew him as well. And they were like, he's really the real deal. He's a great songwriter, and he's done this and that and the other, and maybe you should call him, see if he's got anything working, anything that, you might be able to get involved in. So that's how it started.
And then do you have to get the invite to be part of the group? Or
the group was just beginning to start at that time, and there was 4 guys that was involved in the music mafia up until they met me, and then myself and James Otto. We were the
ring.
We were the 5th and 6th godmother and godfather that were inducted
it's an alliance.
in. And we were the final 2. I mean, there's only 6 of us, so it's. And we've obviously brought a lot of other musical people into the group, and we've tried to help all of them in every way we can, try to promote their careers and stand behind their creativity. But there's only the 6 of us that were there from the very, very beginning. So
very excellent, very excellent. Well, good luck on your new album.
Thank you.
Thank you for stopping by and talking with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for listening to some of it.
We really, really do. You're a fine person.
Appreciate it.
And you got some killer abs. Did I mention that before?
Yes.
Gretchen Wilson on KIX106. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.